So Nick, start with your development over the course of the season. All these games you started, how have you progressed from week 1 to now?
I think I've gotten better each week, but as a group, I think we're still trying to improve each week, which is good for us, and just continuing to improve.
Rich, talk about short yardage situations, obviously failures this past week. What was it you guys could have done better there?
We just need to get more push up front. I mean, it's 4th and 1. We need to get that yard, and it's inexcusable.
What's kind of in the tone of the group overall at this point?
Just trying to get better, continue to play hard. I mean, never give up. That's a big thing for us, and just continue to try and play with that hard edge mentality.
What did you see from Scotty Fox in that start against TCU?
He played with a bunch of grit. I think that we try to protect him well enough, and he played great. I mean, for a true freshman coming out there in that environment, that's a big thing for him.
How do you feel on that?
Sorry, what was it?
How do you feel about your guys' pass blocking so far?
I think we definitely showed improvement this past week, which was good for us, but just continue to hone in on our skills, watch the film, see what they do, and continue to do that. It's going to be good.
How do you build off of that performance last week?
I think there's definitely some positives to take away from that, which is going to be good, but, just kind of looking at the negatives, the things we need to work on and continue to get better at through practice, and looking forward to the next game.
So you pivot off the negatives instead of the positives?
A little bit of both. I mean, we can see what we did positively and continue to try and do that better and better, and then especially the negative stuff, just trying to fix that and continue to grow.
New guard beside you starting this past week, hard to adjust when you started beside Walter for those games and all of a sudden Donovan did? How'd that go?
I think it went well. I mean, playing next to him all week in practice was big. Getting the communication down all week. But, I mean, he played great. He got some good push up front, and we just need to continue to get push up front to rush for more yards.
Scotty throughout the game, your interactions with him, he seemed like he was engaged and getting confident as the game wore on?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he kept coming up to the offensive line throughout the game and just telling us to continue to, keep going, keep pushing, and keep protecting him and all that, and we're going to see the results.
Houston has a pretty effective pass rush. How are you guys preparing for them?
Just watching film each day, seeing their moves, what they do up front differently from other teams that we've played this week, and just trying to figure that stuff out and get it down.
How specific does that get? Say you see a guy that likes to swim, or say that you see a guy that likes to do this. So do you take that to the practice field? Is it more mental reps watching the film?
I'd say a little bit of both. I mean, I definitely write it down every single week in my notebook. And then, going against the scout team, I'll tell those guys to work those moves that the defensive line uses for the team we play that week, and it'll just continue to, get me used to what I'm going to see that week.
I asked the two guys in here earlier about football and fun and how, you're supposed to have fun at it. Has it changed though since you started getting paid to play?
I would say no. I mean, I've played football my whole life, and just the pure passion and joy that I get from playing every single time. I mean, even practice to games, I don't think it's changed at all for me. I wouldn't say so. I mean, there is pressure that comes with playing football, but I think just continuing to have fun and just playing the sport that I've grown up loving to play every day is the best part.
What's the challenge been in working with a myriad of running backs this season overall?
I don't really know, honestly. I mean, every single running back has their own different skill set, but I think it just comes down to the offensive line getting pushed and getting a hat on a hat every single play just to kind of push them forward and get yards.
Nick, going back to the short yardage plays, are those like some of the worst plays to be an offensive lineman because you're just throwing your body at pretty much in front to get that 1 yard on those quarterback rushes?
Some might say so, but I think it takes a lot of grit, and it's kind of fun. I mean, being an offensive lineman, you got to do the dirty work. You don't get a lot of recognition for it, but I think the 4th and 1 kind of shows who you are as a person and how you play. So I think that's a big thing.
You talked about your development. What's the one particular skill you still really want to get better at going forward?
Going forward, probably playing with better pad leverage, and then also just throwing my hands and really punching in pass protection. I think I took a little step in that this week with punching and pass protection, but, I mean, there's always room for me to grow in every aspect of the game.
Is that hard to do in the middle of a regular season? Is that more off-season type stuff? Or?
I think just getting reps at it. I mean, each day, practice, games is the best thing for it. But I mean, you can obviously work on stuff like that in the off season.
Okay, thank you, Nick.
Thank you.